Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode here on my single player Let's Play world. This is the first episode I'm actually recording, like, for the purpose of recording a new episode, since I left Eternals. So, I'm just getting back into the groove of things here. It's very weird, but I'm pretty familiarized with everything again. This episode, we got a lot of cleanup work to do. This world is it's been neglected a bit. There's some dust collecting in the corner. Like what even is that? Yeah, there's a few things we have to address first. First off, Moose is dead. So, for those who don't understand, if I just type in chat real quick, you'll see my username is Skraby, and those of you who used to watch this Let's Play world will know that that's a different username than the one I used to use. And that's because this is a different account. This is actually the Phantom Zarg account that has been renamed and repurposed to be my account, and I gave my other account back to my parents who actually own it. So, because that happened, Moose did not have an owner in this world when I joined in for the previous episode. And then a Wandering Trader spawned in. Because a Wandering Trader was here, it reset Moose's, basically his AI to think he belonged to that trader. And then when I killed that Wandering Trader, his llamas despawned, and Moose also despawned with him. So Moose is gone, and it sucks. And I don't think there's a lot I can do. I tried to, go into the files and bring him back using, the chunk system and whatnot. It's a lot of complications, but basically, I could not get Moose back into the world. I tried. So Moose is dead forever, and it sucks. It really sucks. Other things need to be addressed. If I go over here, you can see here that Braxton, he's not my dog either. He's my other account's dog. So Braxton is stuck sitting here forever. So this is your home now, and I hope you like it. I can still feed him, but I just can't move him. And also, if we go up here, Peter is no longer my parrot. So, I basically have a bunch of pet statues in my house now. That's just kind of the way this is. But yeah, today's episode, we are going to be doing some cleanup work. Some things I want to address. One, I need to get a wool farm because those 4 sheep are not enough. I found out during a recent stream that wool is a big problem in this world, and I'm going to be using a lot of it. So we're going to try and set up some kind of a sheep farm. Also, things we got to do. I want to remove the bamboo farm that's over here, because it's ugly, and it takes up a lot of space. So we're going to set up some actual, decently looking farm buildings over in the town there, next to Rusty's house. Can't see him in the window because he's too far away, but he's still there. I checked up. He's good. Other thing, this is kind of something I realized when I came back. The storage system we have kind of sucks. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to navigate, and all the signs for the items are really high up, so it's really hard to tell where things are. It's very similar to the storage rooms I've used before, but it's slightly annoying. In fact, it's so slightly annoying that I added ladders here and punched holes through the floor. Because going all the way from there to here required me to run all the way down and all the way back. And also, some of the, storage decisions are very strange. So I think what we're going to do is, and also the roof. That's another thing I need to mention. We are now in the newest version. We are in 1.21.8. This is the first time I have played 1.21.8. But one of the things that comes with that is falling leaf particles, which means that the roof is just kind of slowly falling apart, which is annoying because they go all the way down to the floor. Even though, that wasn't the intention. So basically, here's the plan. We're gonna completely rip this entire thing out. And I know we built this not too long ago to the point where I have basically nothing stored in any of these chests. Nothing has actually even been moved down yet. Well, a couple things have. But for the most part, everything is still up in the house. So we're just gonna rip this all out, and we're going to replace it with a better storage system that is a bit easier to navigate. The only problem is, there's a hallway here, so we're going to have to figure out a way to incorporate this, and this is just, it wraps around back over to here, at the tower. So we're going to have to figure out how to fix this, but that's kind of what's on the plan today. So, we're gonna start ripping out the bamboo farm, and then we're gonna build the sheep farm, and that's where we're gonna get started. So let's go on over there and shred this thing to pieces. Alright, now that we're done removing this stinky old kelp farm, we're gonna put something else here in its place. I still have all of the chests here for the bamboo, because I got nowhere to put all this junk. But in this exact spot, we're going to be building a little bit of a farm area. So you know how we have this wheat field here? I'm gonna push it a bit farther this way. There's gonna be like a farmhouse here. We're gonna have like a barn over there, and it's gonna be kind of like a little farm area. And the important part is that the building that's here, which we're going to be building right now, is going to be a wool farm. We're going to build up the main functional part first, and then we'll put a shell over the top of it to make it look pretty. Alright, the farm sheep house thingy-majigger is complete. That's what it looks like. Alright, that's the end of the episode. I'm joking. No, we're not quite done yet. We got a couple more things we want to do, but I'll just show you quickly what this looks like. It's nothing crazy impressive. It's just a little house with a sloped roof. I had to put some trapdoors on the roof. These ones were planned. These ones were not planned because I forgot. But this exists purely so that the grass can spread in the sheep pen. If grass does not have access to the sky, it does not spread. So this was kind of required. But you can see here, it's very, very homely in here. I got all the sheep, and I put colors in front of every sheep so you can tell which one is which. And yeah, basically that's just about everything. It's been churning out some wool very slowly while I've been working on other things. So it's a very, very good investment, and in the long term, this will be amazing. But there's a few more things we need to talk about. First, we're gonna just free cam. I added more wheat to the farm over here. It just kind of, this entire section here had no wheat, so it has wheat now. It looks very good. Also, I have marked out where a path is going to go because I'm tired of crampling my crops every time I come through here. So there's going to be a path here. But I can do that in my own time. That's not that big of a deal. So there's another thing that we need to work on, and this has been, I guess, something I've mentioned a couple times. We're going to be redoing the storage room. Well, I've already removed the storage room because I didn't like it. It was too cramped, and the sorting was terrible, and it was kind of hard to look around and do things in this space because it was just so tight. And then there were some more problems. So another problem, there was no staircase on that side. So if you wanted to get from down there to up there, you'd have to go all the way down here, up, and all the way around. And it was terrible. So we're changing that in the new design. We're going to build a bridge instead, right about here, connecting the two halves. Also, there's going to be another way across here that also goes down, and you can go across and down there. So getting around in the storage system is going to be a lot easier, which is important in my opinion. And also, I have no examples on me, but we're gonna raise the floor up by a slab so that the chests are below rather than above us. And this helps because more things are at eyesight, you know? But you see how these chests, you know, I have to look up for those? If I instead do a slab up, I can still reach this bottom shelf, but this top shelf is still at my eye level now, which is extremely helpful because I don't have to like walk around my storage system like this. I can just be normal like this. I can see everything. Other things we're going to do, we're going to make the room a bit wider. The chests are going to push back that way one block and back that way one block, kind of just like in the middle. So instead of this being a 3-block it's going to be a 5 block. And it helps make things a lot better, which helps, just make the room feel more open. And also, we're going to move the wood to a separate storage area because there was a problem with two things. One, expandability, and two, reachability. And what I mean expandability, this storage system could not handle pale wood. And we had the nether wood here, and we had oak wood here, and there was no expandability. The storage system was soft locked as soon as they added another wood type, which is no good. And the problem number two, which was, I can't remember what it was, but it was something along the lines of, it's too far apart. If I want two types of wood, I have to go from here and then run all the way over to here, and that's too much. So we're going to put all of the wood into a central expandable area. It's going to be a staircase down here or something. And it's just going to be chests on either side going down a hallway. And that will be how we store our wood. And if we need to add more wood types, we can just push the hallway a little bit back farther and add the wood in that way. And we're going to probably do similar things with other materials as well. So this storage system is going to be very useful and very helpful, which is exactly what we needed. Also, you can see I have carved open this entire room, which you may have noticed. This used to just be a hallway, but I have some things that need to be on the other side of the boat area, which is here. And in order to get to the other side, we have to go over. So I'm building this staircase, and this entire room is just going to be open. So it's going to look like this. This is going to be an archway into the storage room. So it's just going to be a big, long, basically a big, grand room. And the general idea is just this is the main staircase up to the more stuff that's on the next floor up. We're going to have stuff that way, and all kinds of ways. This is the most important part, and I'll get to that in a future episode. But this staircase room has to get built as well. I don't know if that'll be in this episode or not. I have not really planned. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. That's kind of the plan. So I'm going to get started on this storage system. I might touch up on the staircase. I don't know. But anyways, let's do some more building. Yes. Alright, the storage room is kind of done. It's in a functional done. Decoration-wise, it's not entirely done. But it's functional, and that's kind of where I just want it to be. This is a lot of a nicer... I'm already really liking how this is going. It's much more usable. I don't have any of the signs up or anything, obviously, but just getting around is a lot easier. It's a bit more compact. It's not quite as long as the other one was. I did move it a bit from the original design, so the walls had to kind of get redesigned a bit, but this is definitely a much needed improvement. And there's some more things as well that I didn't talk about. This pathway here is still here, and we're gonna spruce it up a bit. We got the ender chest down here in the middle, which is extremely useful, and we have two hallways to the left and right. This is the wood storage, and you can see I've got the wood just marked by changing the type of wood above the chests. We have almost all of the woods, except I don't have any cherry wood, and I don't have any pale oak wood on this world. I haven't actually found a cherry biome yet, I don't think, so I don't have wood for either of these, but when we do, we'll put them here and there, and we also have a spot for bamboo, so all of our bamboo stuff will go here as well, because it's technically a wood. It's got log variants and planks variants, so I think that counts. And on the other side over here, we have my crafting station. Ignore the roof, it's not done. We have all of the things we could need, including a jukebox, we have a cartography table, we even have a fletching table if they ever decide to add functionality to this. Also, I have this mod called Hold My Items. I used to use it, but it wasn't updated for a bit, but it's updated now, so I got the punches back and everything. I like this place. There is one thing. The loom does not need to be here because all of my wool is over here and I'm going to have like a wool set up with looms and cauldrons over there. So there's no reason to have a loom here. So we're going to take that out and just replace it with a barrel. This will just hold books and paper and lapis for the enchanting table, which is right here. And this is a max level table. So yeah, we have the grindstone and the anvil as well. But anyways, we have all of the stuff we need. And the jukebox so we can play some tunes. This storage room is great. I don't know what we're going to do with this. In the original schematic, if I just turn it on, there we go. And then we go bleh. So this was chests, just because I didn't know where the staircase was going to be, but now that the staircase is here, I don't know if I want to keep chests here, or maybe I'll do like a small set of chests or something. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this space. But that's for the future me to worry about. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with this storage room. I'm going to get some stuff thrown into here. But I think that'll be the end of this episode. I know it's a bit of a short one. Not really a whole lot happened. We just built a couple things, but this episode has been delayed long enough. I've been really busy with real life stuff, and also work has prevented me from working as much as I'd like to on the channel. So we're going to end this video so I can get it out to you guys in a reasonable time. Also, if you're watching this video on the day it comes out, I'm going to be streaming. You can come on over and watch. I'll be more than glad to have you over. We're going to be doing some things, and you could maybe partake in those things and put your own voice into this world. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.